Let's now look at offsetting parallel objects in a drawing. Now what we have got here are three views. There's a plan view, sectional view, and an end view there. So basically these circles here, if you look at them, if you were looking at this face here, that's what you'd see. So let's zoom in on that plan view for a moment. I'm just using the wheel on the mouse there to zoom in. And I'm going to go to the offset command. That's on the home tab on the ribbon, on the modify panel. And offset is this funny little thumbs up symbol here. So I click on offset, come into the drawing. Now it asks me to specify an offset distance. So what I'm going to do there is I'm going to type in an offset distance of 7.5. Like so. Now the distance is inconsequential. It's purely a generic distance. It doesn't have to be millimeters or inches or anything at the moment, because all we're demonstrating is how an object is offset through that distance. So when I press enter now, it'll ask me to select the object to offset. So I'm going to select this polyline just here, and then I'm going to move inwards inside the shape and left click again for the direction of the offset. As you can see, there's the offset there. Notice it stays in the offset command, so I can select another object to offset, move in again, left click, and I'm also going to select this circle here. And I'm going to move outside the circle and left click. You'll see because I've offset that 7.5 as well, it's touching the offset polylines there. So what I'm going to do now is press enter to close out the offset command. I'm going to go to trim now, which again is on the modify panel. There's trim there. Little trick there, when you go into trim, instead of selecting your cutting edges like it's prompting you on the command line, just press enter and everything now is a cutting edge. So I'm going to cut here to lose that line there, cut here to lose that line there. It's just a left click over the line. And then I do the same here, left click, left click. That won't disappear now because it's now a line on its own. Left click there, neither will that one there. So I press enter, come out of trim, and just select those two little lines there that I don't need and use erase there on the modify panel. So you'll now notice I've added new objects, trimmed and tidied up, and the offset command has allowed me to offset parallel objects, as you can see. Now there's a really lovely feature available to you in the offset command. If I go to offset again now, but before I specify any offset distance, I right click and go to layer, I can now select the offset objects to go on the current layer by selecting current there. You'll notice we've been using the source object up till now. Select current and now specify an offset distance of 5.25 and press enter. I'm now going to select this line here, move to the right and left click for the direction. It's put it on the current layer, the hidden layer there. So I press enter to finish. Isn't that fantastic? If I zoom out now, what I really like as well is I have the ability to offset using a distance made up by object snaps. Watch. If I now go to offset and specify an offset distance from the center here of that circle to that intersection there, that is now my offset distance. I'm going to offset this center line. Left click, move up, left click. Left click on the center again, move down, left click. Enter to finish. It looks a bit messy. Don't worry about that. Let's do the same again. We're going to click on the offset command, center of the circle again there, left click, go to that intersection there, left click. Same process. Center line, move up, left click on the center line, move down, left click, and enter to finish. So now what I've done is projected those two distances, the radius of that circle and that circle, onto here. So now I can tidy this up and I can actually set myself up with some hidden detail on this plan view. So it's just a case of trimming now. So I go to trim again, and like I did before, I just press enter instead of setting cutting edges. And I just tidy up. So just be methodical. That one there, that one there, that one there, that one there. I then trim there and there. Look, you can see the hidden detail starting to take shape now. Trim there, trim there, trim there, trim there. There's my hidden detail. I press enter to finish, select the bits of the lines left over that I don't need. So that's all these here. So I just select all the bits I don't need, click on Erase, and there's my hidden detail. Isn't offset a wonderful command like that? So make sure you utilize your offset command, which is on the modify panel, and use that layer setting to offset onto your current layer.